Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. This has become something that I do with every update, every, dot update, 1.17, 1.18, 1.19, is the things I love and the things I hate about the update. And if you're like, come on, if you didn't see the things I love video, listen, I'm not just a hater. I do love the update as well. So please, I recommend that you go and watch the things that I love video, which is already published. This is the second part to that. So let's get a little bit critical about the Minecraft update. And I'm going to give you some of my opinions about where I wish that the update would have gone. And to do that, I thought, what better biome but the Badlands? Because I'm bad. Because this is a bad, I have a bad attitude about it. I don't know. I thought it would be funny. So we're going to fly through the mesa as I talk here. So number one is that this update, Caves and Cliffs, came out basically in 3 parts. Okay, we already had Caves and Cliffs Part 1, which added the new blocks, a whole bunch of, new features. And then this is Caves and Cliffs Part 2, and it basically just adds the world generation and 2 new biomes, and that's it. And then we aren't technically getting a Caves and Cliffs Part 3, but the Warden and the Deep Dark and the Deep Dark cities and all of that has been moved to the Wild update. So back when the Caves and Cliffs update was announced at Minecraft Live, we thought that we were going to get all of this in one update, but it's really been spread out over 3 different updates. And that's not necessarily the thing that it annoys me the most. It's mostly just that this is a obvious change in how Minecraft gets developed. Minecraft is changing. I mean, Minecraft changes all the time, and especially in things like the development process and how things actually come to, the consumer, the player, I guess. And I'm kind of sad about it because it takes just so long. It is such a slow development process. Here is an example of what I mean. This is the Snowy Slopes, and over here is Powdered Snow. Why did it take so long for Powdered Snow to actually be available in Natural World Generation? Powder Snow was voted on in the biome vote in 2019. It is 2021, 2 years later, and now we finally have naturally generating Powder Snow. Obviously, we got it in 1.17 in, you could put down a cauldron and it could snow into the cauldron and then you pick it up with a bucket. But naturally generating Powder Snow in the mountain biome took 2 years to be developed into the full game. Now, saying that, I do understand, and I also sympathize with the developers with the issues that they have to deal with. Minecraft is a huge game. It is the biggest game, and we have to, or the developers have to worry about making sure that it works on all systems, works on 2 different versions of the game, Java and Bedrock editions of the game, and that everything is balanced, everything works correctly. I mean, just to make these mountains, it took obviously a ton of time just to find that home for Powder Snow to be in. But that's why I was saying I was kind of sad. It's like, I get it. I get that it takes a long time, but it's also not very fun that it takes 2 years to get a feature that was announced in 2019. Moving on. To another issue that I have with 1.18, and that is that it is both a big update and a small update kind of at the same time. So obviously this is a huge update. This is something that's going to change everybody who plays Minecraft's game styles. The world generation is just so different that playing Minecraft is going to be very, very, very different moving forward, just because everything in the overworld looks so crazy. Everything underground is completely changed. So it's a huge update because of that. But at the same time, and for some reason my My game does not want to load. I'm going to reload it here. At the same time, it's kind of a small update. What I mean by that is in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, there are no new mobs. There are no new blocks, maybe with the exception of the Spore Blossom, because that now naturally generates. And there are no new structures other than, like, I don't know, do you call a mountain structure? I don't think so. So, yes, it's huge, it's big, but when I have to make my everything that's changed with 1.18, it's gonna be like, look at the world. That's what's changed. There's like nothing else. There's no other crazy game mechanic. There's not really any items that you need to go around and harvest. There's no new mobs to try to tame or to try to understand how to use with your base. There's like nothing else other than the world generation. And that is a little bit sad. It feels like when Buzzy Bees came out, it was like, okay, there was like 5 updates, okay, in this thing. Like the whole update about Buzzy Bees has like iron golems that can be broken, bees, and there was something else. Like honeycomb and honey blocks. I was like, we're done. That's it. And that's kind of how this update feels. Obviously, we can see just on the surface, it was a big update. A lot has changed. But also, when you get to the meat of it, after your first, few days inside of the new update, it's going to be the same Minecraft, other than the world generation. There's no other new game mechanic that you really have to worry about. It's all just world generation, and I feel like that could get pretty boring pretty quickly if you're looking for something new to do in the game. And that's what I have to say about that. And there you go. That is really everything that I have to say critical about 1.18. Is there something that I missed? Is there something that's been bothering you specifically and you want to tell the world about it? Well, let me know in the comments down below. Make sure that you like this video. That will really help me out. And make sure you subscribe or follow for future videos. That way you don't miss a single one. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!